Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? I tend to stay up when everybody's asleep. That way I can cover information if it comes in and it's desperate and there's no one there to cover it. And I just woke up and I feel extra groggy for some reason. Okay, I got 2 weeks left in this Help Thor Get to Colorado fundraiser. So let's kick some ass. And I gotta say, I'm going to try and kick some ass, but I have to remember that the majority of Americans literally have 2 thumbs up their butt and their head up their ass, which is really hard to do, and it's like a scientific miracle. So we had an 8.2 earthquake happen in Fiji, and if you've noticed, the earthquake activity has been escalating. And like nobody notices, nobody cares. Like half of the United States on fire. People are like, oh, wildfires always happen. You got major flooding up the East Coast. They're like, oh, major flooding up the East Coast always happens. You got 2 dragons over the United States right now, and I know they're not real dragons. They're just giant storms. They're going to spin and look like alien creatures and do a lot of damage, do some flooding. You've got the Asia about to get hit with a double landfall. Like, exponentially, the weather keeps getting weirder. And it's like, what do you mean, Thor? I mean that, like, all right, here you have Sulik and Hauman, or we'll call them whatever you want to. Boom. Double landfall, man. So it would be like if, you know, North Carolina and East Carolina got hit with a hurricane, and then Florida, Alabama, Mississippi got hit with a hurricane at the same time. These look like Cat 3s, Cat 2s, Cat 4s. And they're just undergoing some major massive flooding in Asia already. Record flooding. Worst ever. So no matter the quality of information I put out there, the accuracy, I still know the mainstream media is going to do, and social networking, or do everything they can to distract people away from the serious stories. Because I'm convinced at this point, doesn't matter what politician you believe in, our politicians know what is coming, and their job is to help distract us, because they obviously don't have any plans for us. And this is all governments across the world. So yeah, I make the Sun Dragons videos very rarely. When I do, that's like my way of saying, oh my God, the data is so weird. I don't know how to talk to you guys about it, because I don't want to alarm people or scare people. Yeah, that's where we're at, man. The sun's been doing some freaky things. And remember, YouTube literally has the brakes on all my numbers. So I get like $100, $200 from YouTube every month. So I'm not saying this shit for views or attention or whatever. I'm saying it, I depend on your donations and contributions. I'm saying it because I mean it and I feel it to be true. So everything is just wild, and we need to be aware and awake and enjoy our beer and smoke them if you got them. I'm gonna light one up right now. It's breakfast, okay? Here you go. All right. Dada Boo. Not to be confused with Dabu 7, which I like both the gentlemen. But Dada Boo is the Wave Master. Highly recommend following his blog or him on the Twitter, which is like garbage for the mind, except when it comes to up-to-the-date weather and hurricane and earthquake information. So he's pointing out a giant system we have over by crap. I think it's this one, or this one, that has a chance of possible development. And why is it stuck in a 2-frame loop? That's weird. It doesn't usually do that. Okay. No, I jumped ahead of myself. I screwed everything up. Okay. So, we got that. Jim Cantori is noting a healthy August low pressure responsible for copious amounts of rainfall northeast of Omaha, Nebraska area. Summer cutoff to slow moving lows are very dangerous flood producers. And yep, that looks nasty. And we got a whole lot of just general WTF going on in the atmosphere. John Homenook, a second EML season is about to get underway across the North Plains, Great Lakes, and Northeast states. As the weather pattern becomes more conducive for the eastward advection of favorable mid-level lapse rates, this could dial up severe weather chances on the north fringe of the upper level ridge. Yeah, that looks... You notice the Azores high, it's kind of moved in. It's doing weird shit too. See the white area? That's kind of the Azores high has kind of pushed inward. So the giant high pressure system has pushed inward, and when it fluxes, most of the rain gets pushed out into the middle of the United States, which I'm just finding fascinating. It's all very fascinating, really. Oh, yeah, and here's the big deal. Hurricane, bitches. Okay. Mike's weather page, and he's responsible for the Tropical Update website that I go to all the time, pointing out that, I guess, I don't know, you have to pay for the euro. That's just how fucked up everything is in our world these days. There are really only two main models, and one of them you got to pay for. So, I don't have it. I'm broke, usually. Because what I do is I bring the truth to people, and that doesn't earn you a lot of money these days. Actually, they try and drive you out of town and make you homeless and make you sound crazy, and they don't like people to know the truth. Okay, so this is what he's talking about, I think. So, yeah, this would be the 29th, and technically I would be leaving Houston around anywhere between like the 2nd or 3rd to drive to Colorado. Whoop. And I'm going to upgrade my $60 phone plan to $90 so I have live. So I might live broadcast the majority of it, although I'm going to have to get a tripod on my dash or people are going to freak out. Oh my God, you can't videotape yourself and drive at the same time. I'm like, yeah, I can. I'm Thor. Star-Lord, New Thor 7 Planetary Defensive Commander. I can do shit like that. I can. I'm no chump. Okay, so this is the system we're watching. Fortunately, the 29th, it cuts off. The GFS has nothing. But, you know, that system could become a hurricane. And let's look how hot the waters are, shall we? I'm jumping all over the place. I just woke up. I haven't even had my morning energy drink, which I drink every morning for breakfast. Energy drink and a cigarette. I'm so healthy. Okay. So, yeah, August 20th to October 20th. We're now in the 60-day full swing of it could get crazy. So, yeah, 2 months of craziness. And then, if you'll notice, this is the dust. So, there are going to be periods between the dust where hurricanes can form. So, we got to stay on top of this shit, man. I mean, if that's your thing, if you like surprises, then by all means, pay no attention. I'm now lighting my cigarette. Count to 3 if we want to do it in unison. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Here you go. So, yeah, you got giant system number 1. Cyclone being all cyclonic. Floating, rotating over the United States of America. It's going to slowly move east. And I got a real bad feeling about this storm. And then it's already got another storm behind it. So that's wild. And we've already looked at this. Oh, yeah, we haven't even got to Hawaii. Sorry, Hawaii. So now people are saying Hawaii could get hit. And I want you to shut up. Like, man, if you're like, no, it's not. Like, it's best for people to be aware, be prepared. We hope it doesn't hit, but if it does, you know, if people are prepared, good. And I'm pretty sure they're going to get some winds, waves, and rain. So this is European. It has it going south. This is the GFS. But then it has this weird hook happening. See, like right there, it wobbles. It wobbles. And then gets pretty close. I don't want it to hit Hawaii, even though months ago I predicted we'd probably see Hawaii get hit by a hurricane. Ooh, yeah, that has going right into Hawaii. Holy shit. Yeah, so the GFS has it hooking right into Hawaii. Okay? And I don't want it to hit Hawaii, but yeah, I did predict it a couple months ago. I don't know, my imagination. Sometimes I think I have magic powers. I don't want you guys to grab your pitchforks and torches and burn me alive, though. So GFS has direct hit. Well, it looks like almost a direct hit on the islands. And then the European now has it kind of scraping, moving by. But this is, we got about 4 or 5 days for this, so we will continue to watch. But yeah, Hawaii, definitely make your preparations, and I would get to higher or more stable ground. This is the one giant cyclone. I'm wondering what happens when the two hook up. Yeah, this week's going to be a wild week, man. It's going to be a wild week. Here's our giant rain band and our system. Wave after wave after wave. So there's the weird hook to Hawaii, which we saw in the models. It actually looks much worse. There, one of it has it predicting it could get to a Cat 5, talking Cat 4, Cat 3. So, we're just going to have to keep monitoring everything. But that's okay. That's what we do. This is today. Here's your tornado zones. And this is all the areas that could get rain. And then it's tomorrow, and your tornado zones move norther and easter, and then you have new tornado zones break out. As the two storms it'll be back-to-back, bang, bang. So you got back-to-back dragon storms over the United States. You got back-to-back landfalling typhoons. You got a hurricane about to possibly hit Hawaii. Yeah, dude, this is the interesting part. What is it, day 10 of the 90-day world disaster period I started? And I got a feeling a month from now, we're going to be deep in the shit. So, make all prep. And now, another thought I had the other day when I was standing at a convenience store. Thinking, buy your water now, just in case. Like, let's say you're in Florida or Texas or even on the East Coast. Go buy an extra case or 2 or 3 of water. That shit don't go bad anytime soon. And if you end up drinking more water, you're not going to be like, oh my God, dude, Thor made me spend an extra $20 buying water. And then I drank it all. And now I'm healthier. Damn you, Thor. Hell, I'll even buy some water. Okay. So yeah, maybe some ranch beans. Just doesn't hurt to be prepared, man. That's why I'd like to. Definitely, I got enough to buy a new tire. I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. I need to put my car. It has 188,000 miles. I need to get some type of a tune-up. And car tune-ups are weird. They range anywhere between like 100 to... I've had a $900 tune-up on my car like a year and a half ago. They replaced everything. Maybe it was 2 years ago. It was worth it. I love that car. It's like 2003, 2004 Mustang. I've driven it since it had 30,000 miles on it. But 100 and almost 60,000 miles on it. I love that car. Our spirits have melded. I love that car. Saved my life so many times. Anyway, so yeah, the oceans are crazy. The weather is crazy. Like, I ain't looked at the jet stream, bro. I'm going to tell you ahead of time. I'm pretty sure it's crazy. Oh, look at that crazy shit. Wow. Like, look at that. What are you even doing? I've been watching this high pressure zone over California. It's all weird, man. Jet weirding, as Cranky Weather Guy calls it. Apparently, he's been spending some time away from the computer in real life, having some fun. Thank God. We all need a little more fun. I might even try that eventually. What would fun even be like? So yeah, it's all weird, And right now we got lightning. It's still ramping up. And it's a bit everywhere. Remember, we have had, in the last 10 days, volcano eruptions in Guatemala and Popocatépetl. And so, I don't know. It's all pretty active, man. And I would guess the temps in the Gulf Coast are pretty dang hot. Really dang hot. All right, what did I miss? I'm sure I missed something. Probably missed a lot of stuff. Whoa, that looks different. Did they upgrade that shit? They did. All right. Oh. Now I only get like a 2-hour loop. What type of crap is that? Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, so we got some waves to watch. It's totally changed everything. I don't like this. All right. So this is your update. I'm sure I'm going to be talking to you guys much later. Or even earlier today. I think we got solar wind hitting the planet. Like I said, this planet's just been weird, man. Like this thing on the side of the sun. It may seem little to you, but it's never done that before. And I don't know why it won't stop doing it. The auroras are giant. Boom. Where'd I put it? Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to it. Let's go here. Okay, so the auroras are kicking, which means the Earth is getting a lot of energy inside. We got elves, sprites. Those are real scientific terms. Over Russia. Our coronal hole is giant and just weird, and it is also taking the shape. It looks like the noctilucent clouds are almost matching the coronal hole shape, which is really weird. I've never seen that before. So a lot going on. Hey, only one fireball. 10? I think you guys miscounted one of these. 10, 1, 2. 10, 1, 2. Something's wrong. All right, so there's your update. I'll do other updates. I'll probably do a solar update too. And I love you. I miss you. Talk to you guys soon. And if you can, help and support and contribute to Thor News, I would appreciate it severely. Because, yeah, Colorado air is nice. And I look forward to a change. Sometimes in life we all need a change, you know? But I will still watch over Texas and Houston and protect you as best I can. So everybody stay cool. Be cool. Don't sweat the small shit. Stop reacting to everything instantly. Give it a couple of days to think about it before you fly off the handle. And try and be kinder, cooler, nicer. And now is the time to hit the button. But God bless everyone.